Alright, T2RX6 here, back for another Transformers Generations review, and today we're taking a look at the Legends, Cosmos, and Payload, and oh my gosh, these are my favorites of the set. I know I said I liked Flanker probably the best, but this guy is pretty darn close. Pretty nice looking space shuttle here, very traditional. To transform him to his robot mode, you pretty much just flip this so the wings go the other way, and you know what, that's not bad looking. That's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good looking shuttle. Now to transform this guy to his gun mode, the instructions are all kinds of weird, and they tell you to actually like pull this down and flip this down and then flip his arms up. Actually, they show it flipped up like this, and then they tell you to flip them down and then pull this out. And yeah, that obviously didn't do anything. So what I think the instructions wanted was you to put this like this, flip this the other way, and then push this like that. And then they're saying it's easier to get this out when that's not slid forward. That this is his gun mode. But personally, I don't even like it with the fist forward. And that's the other thing. The picture shows like the fists forward like this, when clearly these look like two cannons, so whoever had it just didn't know what they were doing. I personally prefer it with the arms down like this, and yeah, that's a solid little gun. Unfortunately, there's nowhere on Cosmos that you can actually plug it in. I thought it might fit here, but it's just a little bit too small. I suppose if you shave the Minicom port a little bit, you can make it fit there and it'd look something like that, which would be pretty cool. But fear not, there is something else you can do with this guy. You can take him, put him back to his space shuttle mode like so, and the two little guns on the front of Cosmos here will plug in. So almost like he's towing Cosmos or something like that. So that's pretty cool. So we'll just put him to the side till we have him in robot mode, and we can show off the actual gun a little bit. Now Cosmos himself, oh my god, best Cosmos ever. I really love this little spaceship from the clearly cockpit windows, arrow showing you which way is forward, the little machine guns, the painted thrusters. I mean, whoever made Cosmos clearly loved Cosmos. He is by far the best of these Generations Legends at this point, and that includes the Megatron, Optimus, and Starscream that have already previously come out. So let's get this guy transformed, because he's pretty simple and we don't really need to waste too much more time on this guy. So we'll start by disconnecting his leg pieces here and kind of fold this on down, and we'll make sure we have everything the right way after. Bring his feet all the way down like so. Then we'll come back and we will adjust the camera as always, because need that. Flip this piece on out and clear everything, and then what you want to do is actually flip the ship around so the cockpit is forward, and you got this little chest detailing here, which then puts our legs the right way. Then flip the arms on down like so, and rotate these out so it should look something like that. And we'll do it again on this side, and then flip this little thruster piece on down and pull his little head up. If your fingers can get in there, mine are having problems. Come on, Cosmos. There we go. Just had to get a good grip on it and pull it. And wow, that is a Cosmos head. Arguably, I think this one might be better than the iGear one. Size-wise, iGear is better, obviously, but you know, I think that this is a better toy, personally. Articulation on this guy, you do have a little bit of side-to-side here, just because of the nature it is on a ball joint, so you do have a little bit of range there. Of course, 360, you do have the swivel up here due to the transformation, as well as the elbow ball joint. No waist rotation, but I suppose if you wanted, you could use the chest to kind of give them a little bit of a different stance, which I think that's personally pretty nice. The ball jointed legs, of course, ball jointed knee, and if you want the foot to move around, you do have that as an option too. But overall, sort of unnecessary on there. Now, if you do want, you can get better motion, maybe better look if you do kind of angle this up, if you want his forearms to look a little bit more defined. But for me, I don't care. He's fine just like this personally. So we'll take payload here and we'll plug him on in, because every good bot needs his gun. And yeah, just an awesome representation of Cosmos. Really like the face there too. Cosmos is certified badass in this version at least. So yeah, I really like this guy. So let's get this guy back to his vehicle mode here, and we'll call it a day. We'll push his head on down, flip this on up, make sure that we close his arms to form the flying saucer again. Fold it up, and then get these pieces, and if you're having trouble with it, it's because you need to make sure that that top piece is rotated around, but you can then connect them down here and plug in the thrusters like so. Take his body, flip this around like that, close all this up like so, kind of fold it on up and in. Make sure you have it the right way though, like that and like that. Everything all clips together. Make sure our tabs are lining up here. And there we go, flying saucer. And again, awesome. If you can only get one, I'd say get this one. If you can get two, this one and swerve. If you can get three, this one, swerve, and then shrapnel. And if you can actually complete them, get tailgate too. But tailgate is by far the most disappointing of the the second 4 that came out. So this is T2RX6. I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I'll see you next week.